Hi everybody, it's Sue. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do some full coverage nail tips, a full set of those, kind of like a dupe to the Apres full coverage nail extensions, but this is like way cheaper. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so I'm going to start off on already prepped nails. So I'm just going to go ahead and cleanse all the nails. Um, my client has such pretty nails, you guys. Look at this. She doesn't even need nail extensions, but she just wants to be extra and have like super long nails. But it's okay. That's all right. That's her decision. So next step here is I'm just gonna go in with my primer and coat all her nails with the primer. Okay, so I'm going in with this gel base coat. This one's different than like your average gel base coat because it is very, very thick, which is good because that's like the kind of base gel that you need for this type of set. I got this one at my local beauty supply store. But I haven't seen, I mean, it's just called gel adhesive on the bottle, so I don't know like what brand it is or anything like that. But if I can find if I can find it or something similar, I'll definitely link it in the description box. But so what I'm gonna do here is kind of coat, after I've prepped the nails and everything, I'm gonna coat the nails with the base coat, like a nice even coat. But I also want it to be like a kind of like a thicker layer as well, so that it creates a tiny bit of structure on her natural nail so that the full coverage gel tips will fit properly. So I'll coat all of the nails and then I'll put that hand in the in my LED lamp for about, I think I do about like 60 seconds just to be sure. Yeah, I just always do 60 seconds just to make sure it's cured. And then I will repeat that process on the other hand. So now that this hand is cured with that first layer of the base gel, I'm gonna grab all the supplies that I need and keep it close by. So the base gel, the nail tips, and the mini LED lamp. You want to keep all those close by because you're going to have to go back and forth between them. And so as you can see here, I'm taking a coat of the base gel and I'm adding it to the nail tip. And then after that, I'm going to take her hands and finger and then place the nail tip on the finger. I want to make sure there's no bubbles in there and take the mini LED lamp and cure that for just a couple seconds. Just flash cure that really quick just to make sure the gel is hard enough to like actually stay on the nail. And so after that first finger's done, we're just going to go ahead and repeat that process. So take the base gel again, add it to the nail tip, and then place the nail tip on the finger and cure with the flash cure with the mini LED lamp. So a couple things I noticed about this method of nails is, one, it is way easier to do on somebody else than to do it on yourself. Because as you can see, I need to use both of my hands to make sure her nail fits properly and that there's no bubbles in the gel. It's so hard to do this on yourself, and I've done it on myself. The nails I have on in this video right now are these tips that I just shortened them, and I was struggling doing this by myself. But doing this method on a client was pretty easy. Yeah, I mean, you literally just take the nail tips, size them, coat prep the nails per usual, place the gel on the nail, just make sure there's no like bubbles or anything like that in the nail tips, and then cure it and you're good to go. So I can see why people like to use this method over other methods. So now that I've got all my nails on, I'm just going to go in with my hand file and just refine that shape a little bit. Make sure the nail tips are fitted to her sidewalls properly and that there are no gaps or anything like that. They don't have to do much filing here because it's already, again, a pre-shaped nail tip, so this part is pretty short and easy. After hand filing, I'm going to go in with my medium sanding band and then just basically etch the entire nail tip so that when I do go in with my polish, the polish will adhere better. I'm also going to go around the cuticle area and sidewalls just to make sure those areas are nice and flush to her natural nail. So we're heading towards the end of the video here, so I'm just going to again continue with using the sanding band. I'll cleanse the nails and then I'll go in and add my gel polish and design. Overall, I like this method. I think it's pretty cool. It's just that when you have to, you know, when the client comes in for a new set, that's when it's kind of like I don't know, because you kind of have to like remove the whole thing and then start over. So I don't know how I feel about that versus just like filling in like the new growth, but I don't think it's bad. I mean, I think it's definitely kind of cool, and I don't think it's shorter either. I think it's still kind of, I mean, I guess it could be shorter depending on how long it takes you to actually sculpt acrylic nails, but I don't know. I mean, I like it. I think it's pretty cool. And it's a great dupe for the Apres nail extensions too, because again, it's not as expensive as that whole kit. You can buy all these things that I have that I'll also link in the description box on like Amazon, Shein, AliExpress, things like that, and you can make your own makeshift kit. And as always, thank you all so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. This is the finished result. I think it came out super pretty. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!